Hey guys, how you guys doing? I was just setting up some stuff, and yeah, so yeah, some just last second stuff that I either haven't done or, well, forgot to do, and I remember and for Unity at Glaston. What have I done? Okay, we're gonna have to wait for Unity again because somehow I maximise the game view, which I didn't mean to do. Fun stuff. Then I'll show you my screen, guys. Yes, well, what I'm hoping to get done in this one is at least being I think we should be able to get the name your own folder. I'm pretty sure we should be able to do that and some other stuff. Obviously, but who knows? No power, no. Yeah, I don't exactly. Why maximize? Seriously, look. But yeah. Seriously, it's maximized. I don't know how to get it back. Oops. I don't even know how I got done it in the first place. Oh, there we go. I didn't even right click on it. Wait, does that mean? Lesson learned, don't double click stuff. Anyway, yeah. Anyways, what I've done so far, if I get scripts, is. Nope, not scripts. Scripts ain't thing scenes. Is this which was more pain in the butt than anything else. Yeah, game food suitable, obviously. Shiny ball, no shiny ball. There will obviously be more added as time goes on, maybe being able to fly and other stuff. Obviously I saw main and then that was just testing it. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably be doing a world, a level, I mean. And yeah, I think mainly a level is probably what I'll probably get up to. Not really sure of anything else. And obviously. Well, we may also end up playing some stuff and possibly even doing some other stuff as well. Well, I'm not going to turn it into a game stream, but we may end up jumping over to obviously the game launcher. Yes, that was the game launcher, which I've coded in Unity. Also, guys, if any of you do want to know how I've got a fully working game launcher in Unity, let me just open the project. I'll leave this one open because we're going to be focusing on this aspect. Yeah, that which will be triggered when you press. When you press that, it triggers that. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, what was it? Game launcher. Yeah, that one. Because the game launcher, also the one below that, is to keep the game launcher up to date, and the game launcher itself keeps that up to date. Because, well, you need pretty much separate application to unpack, delete files and to reinstall it, and instead of downloading an installer, because that take more time on my end, because I don't really want to make it into an installer, then upload it. I'd rather like compress the file, then upload it. But yeah. But I'm also curious, is like the bigger, say, the, well yeah, also then it'd be overwriting stuff. Well, anyway. Yeah, once this loads I can show you the game. Well, yeah. Oof. Yeah, it, well, does take a while. Because it's loading from my hard drive. Because we've got this here. Well, yeah. Oh, the stream's got a slight delay, so it's odd. Because I've got it open. Yeah. So it's like, it's weird. Very weird. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Hard drive. Because it's saved to hard drive. Which, well, yeah. It's 4 TB hard drive. This is why not. And you can use what graphics card? A GTX 950. Yes, an old graphics card with a, wow, that CPU, which does really pretty nice. Oh yeah, this is the latest update. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I can go to main now, but I'm a lazy. And the file to my ain't there. That's funny because I thought I added it. Oh well. I'll just put let's remind me guys to put it into the thing. Yeah. If you click on that, you should you'd go to the website. This website where you can download. Yeah, download shop and all that. Well, that'll be where you can get the full version when it comes out. Not this. Well, Game Launcher is there. Anyway. But yeah. So yeah. Obviously, well, you need register if you haven't, which I know pretty much nobody has. Anyway, go back and what do I want on that? And I want to switch to that because I don't fancy showing my email to you guys. Oh, it does take a second to log in, as obviously it needs to verify with Firebase, because that's what I'm using. But yeah. Anyway. Well, yeah, of course the version before didn't have the top part or this. Yeah, it generally loaded into this, but yeah. And of course they say they're not installed because they can't find it in the directory or where it's saved. You're probably not going to have it, aren't you? No, you're not. Okay, let's find it. Nope, not that. Ooh, I'm going to need a new hard drive, aren't I? I'm going to need another hard drive. Ooh, well, no, mainly games. No. Games. Boop. Yeah, I know you take up around 500, and I'm not gonna sit here all night. Done, not done. Yeah. 60 game saves. You're playing up again, really? Come on. No, it's not. I just no. This is obviously for. Well, no, that's the launch. Obviously. games. Yeah. Game saves. Gosh. Yeah. Well, obviously, the folder part won't be that. That'll be what you name it. Name your save for the game anyway. Yeah. Why it says because yeah, as I was saying, no, you can't find it in these files. So it's like that isn't the because it's looking for the .executable or exe, and because it can't find it there, it's saying seems like it seems like you need to install the game. Yeah, but of course once it detects, I'm pretty sure you could name a file a folder that, and it'd probably say play, which it would just probably end up opening the folder. Not sure. No, it'd probably come up with an error. Not sure. Never tried it. Yeah. Anyway. Don't think I'm gonna do anything with this, as I think with this is practically, well, kind of done those. So like a little bit, some other stuff I need to do, but that's nothing. Yeah, I need that open house code. I need. Yeah. So let's close you down, and let's open you, and then go into that view. Yep, you're the right way. Please tell me you're the right way. Yes, good, okay. I've done that before. I've completely done the game, and I've realised where I haven't done that. And what that means is just it's better like for scaling, because yeah. Most monitors / screens are on 6000 by 900, or in other words, like 16 by 9. And now you show me full HD and for some odd reason my game can do QHD, which if I'm not wrong is 2K, isn't it? Yeah. Game view only, yes, that would be handy. Yeah. So I don't fancy, pulling like 2000 frames a second. Yeah. This isn't, well, if you think, no, that's an odd number, 100. Well, no, this is 165, but I don't fancy having even my graphics card screaming at me, which ain't fun. Oh yeah. Anyway, it's a new game, so obviously first we want canvas. No. Well, yeah, we can do canvas inside another canvas if you want to, but yeah. I generally use panel, then I do everything else like buttons and all that as a child of the thing. So this will be like just main. Yeah. And then follow that. I would, well, yeah, call it whatever you want as long as you remember what you've called it. Let's do that. And then we want UI object. Input field, use anyone. On that, so shift. So first press on that. Hold shift and hold, or alt and shift, either way. English. I am English, I'm from England. Just ignore that. So I want that to be probably something like that. Oops. Yeah. Anyway, place order. Say you in the middle. Put you black and max out. And then, oh no, lavender. There we go. And then in here, we'll just do that black and I would say that is best fit. Okay. So it means when we type into it, why does it say the application loading? No, we can type, and then once it hits the thing, it gets smaller. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. I thought it got smaller. That's what it did. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, time for code. Yeah, I generally do that. Then I go, okay, let's do code. Then let's have the code. Why not? Yeah. Firstly, I need something else opened. Which, yeah. So I can yoink, but well, not take the entire lot of the code because well, I did have an original one when I was doing like the save update where you can have 4 different saves, but of course I then decided to, instead of keeping like the name thing where you could name your own thing, because obviously this will you'll be able to have as many saves as you want, but of course it will need an ID, right? So it knows. No, so it just like locates it, pretty much. It's just a random file with more or less nothing in it. Just goes, hey, well, it'll probably hold the version and maybe even playtime. Yes, it may even be able to record, well, yeah, record your playtime in that save. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. You making games. Set. 5. No. Asset scripts. Might set low. The reason why I need this is just because it's got a bit of code that I need. And you're email, sure, let's set the email field. Public voiding, well, that text, there we go. Oh, is that just then dot tag? For some odd reason, I always thought it was more difficult than that. I know, because you terminate and then do. Obviously. Because I'm not going to be open anytime else. That component, not new game, naming. Oh, there we go. That oh right, because you don't. I should know by now not to put caps in between them. Not caps, gaps. Oh, script, yeah. Ah, because you've got nothing in it. No, it's because you... We'll get that eventually. Hey, oh. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah. Actually, it's good. Pretty much. So, of course, when the game's in the launcher, so it goes if directory .exists application path. Obviously, it's currently only for Windows, because I don't really have a Mac to test it on, or a I'm not really sure how big Linux is, so I'm not sure if I could literally have it running off of a USB stick. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, this pretty much goes, hey, so directories folder. If you put folder in, it thinks, oh, a file that you type in text document. That's what it would think it is. So directory.exists. So does this folder exist? And then application.datapath, meaning where it is, but of course what it means where it is annoyingly it never goes right. So I really should just put a quick thing now, shouldn't I? What is it? Making games not done. There we go. That's what's surprising, yeah. So pretty much. So of course, because it would be in the games launcher, obviously that's what it's called. Yeah. So it goes back, then it checks if that file exists. Then it goes, oh, okay, you do. So if it does, then it just goes back to there. Then it creates it. But if it doesn't exist, and that's why I wanted it, so of course it would go back just out one file, and it go, oh, okay, that file does exist, meaning it's found the game launch file or whatever. Mind you, I don't exactly want to call the game launcher that. I just haven't thought of a name for the game launcher. So currently it literally is called game launcher, as I don't know what else to call it at the moment. But yeah. And of course, because it's in here, it goes, well, I can't find you, so instead I'm gonna make a file. So go, well, you don't. So okay, so well, you don't exist. Well, okay, well, so if it doesn't exist, what else? Pretty much just meaning, well, what do I do now? Oh, okay. Then it'll go directory.create. So it goes back one, otherwise it ends up saving it into assets. Nope, not assets. I can't remember what it saves it into. I think it's into nope. Oh no, it saves it somewhere else. And it's annoying. What would be actually best way to show you what I mean is to actually launch games. Right. So so it'd be saving it here. So because where that game save file will be in here, well, it would generally actually be, you know, it'd be that, but instead, of course, because it can't find the game launcher, it would create it there, but because it has to go back one, otherwise it would be saved into here, or it's saved into here for some odd reason. So you have to go back one, which means, hey, I want you to be, you know, in the same line as this, and then, so that means go back one, then, well, directory will create, well, okay, so this file doesn't exist, I'm going to create it, then it wants me to go make, so this file, okay, so this file needs to be created, oh hey, well it goes, oh this file doesn't exist, I'll create that, then it go, okay, this file doesn't exist, I'll create you, then, hey, this file again doesn't exist, I'll create you too, and, oh, that's where I stop, okay, and that's where it stops, yeah, for a very long explanation, as, I don't know, you guys tell me if I'm good at explaining stuff, I don't think so, I don't think I'm good at explaining stuff, again, that's me, you guys may have a different opinion to me, yeah, anyway, yeah, no, I don't really need that, you know, I do need system.io, so, as well, nope, .io, which just means operating system, so hey, I want the system, then, well, okay, what do you need about the system? Well, I want its IO, or just I think about it. So it's like, so if you have played my game before, well, the beta version, as it's now called, no, I would launch it, but I'd have to log in. I don't have an older version, but yeah, pretty much you know, log in and it would now say beta version. But, you know, when you boot Dodgeblox up, it will say, you know, what its time is in the corner, because one of the games I play, called Karax Drift, I think it's Karax Drift, and online, anyway, that has, you know, at the bottom, in the corner, it shows what time it is, and, you know, your actual real life current time, not random in-game time, because that, yeah. Anyway, gonna void fix update meaning update everything, because void update means it will update randomly, and well, yeah, don't often want that. And public, so public just means, like it, but it's public void, which means script, so void means script. If I did public void, say I then named say something else, then a button can interact with that. So public void, oh no, I did want void star one. Public void input input margin. Okay, just input. Do I need to name it, or can I just close it off? No, I do need to name it. Input, and then folder name underscore. And I generally then have the void string? I don't know. Then go public string, static string, and then what? Well, yeah, it's be folder. Run that. Well, yes, because I don't know. Let's do that anyway. So for the string, but no, yes, that's why we want something else. So it's get public string. String means words. Yes, a load of words. It can save words. That's why. Folder underscore name. I'm gonna leave it public so we can see it work. So font name is equal to folder name dot text. I bet that's going to upload because it's on, aren't you? Okay, what's assets, string, email field, yeah, not dot, OTE actually, do. And you're not happy, why aren't you happy? Dang it, why did I get rid of it? Being annoying now. Maybe I got me there. Yeah, but that's not going to work because we're on the Orcus input field, but we want to get the name. Don't need that open up. Yeah, I know it's an input field. I don't think input. I might I get too used to doing that. Luke, you don't like that. If I do that, will you let me? No, because you need you're just a pain, but just But then allow me to perhaps input hallelujah. I don't know why it wasn't working in the first place, but now we'll update. And now Unity doesn't want to show the script. Fine, let's. Oh, right, you probably are moaning because I changed the place. I'm in folder. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. If you want to be annoying when stuff doesn't go the way you want it to go, it gets quite annoying. Now, will you actually whack and actually generate a folder you can physically see? Yeah. Yeah, okay. No issues this time. Why? I don't know why. Well, now we can actually. Okay, let's not get rid of that. Because we needed that. Using yes, no G, using TPM Pro. Oh, music probably YouTube. Oh no, it just moved to something else. Okay. We also want to change that to fixed update, so that it doesn't randomly start. Well, so it updates every frame, not updates whenever it wants to. Now let's go public. Pit. Field. Underscore name. Public string. I guess we can use some name, can't we? Folder dash name. No, we want that one. So folder name is equal to folder name dot txt. Now let's see if it works. I'm probably gonna have to change that from one thing to another now. Yeah, no, you recompile them. Yeah. So if any of you is finding this helpful on how to actually, create a name folder, no, tell me. Yes, I thought so. Okay, UI, input. Oh, I should have the assets. Why are you opening code now? No. Because we've got it to the size we want. I am not. Make sure it's centered. Go to text level. Go to placeholder. Name. Save here. Black, and for some odd reason it's not wanting to show up. Who knows why this time. Never had this happen before. Or should I get rid of it and then retry it? There we go. And auto blue. Yeah. Oh no, look, it's not there now. And it's still not there. That's annoying. We want you to be in the middle. Oh, too big, too big, too big. There. And then, well, you could be whatever. Black, short, precise. Oh no, let's just there. And then see. Oh, firstly, let's go to you. So we're looking at yeah, okay, that's updating how we want it. You know, I'm pretty sure I got it working without the TMP. I just forgot it's a more complicated way. I know that as it's no, I think I know how I did it now. Okay, if you don't want to input, not input. I think I remember how I've done it now. I did it before. Which was, obviously I used public game object, but, public text. There's some way to do it, oh yeah. Huh. I like that about use game object, and then I did. Yeah. Anyway. So, no, now that works. It just, oddly enough, auto size this one to whack. And should, technically, that is the, size to fit, but obviously I don't know. What's the facing point? Okay. Who used that as it looks like a good enough size? I don't know. You guys tell me. Is it good enough size? Do you think it should be bigger, smaller, or whatever? You guys tell me. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. Right. Now time to create the name folder. Okay, right. Nope, it's that. So I'm gonna want this. But I'm gonna do a push directory. So then public. I think it was what? That and that. Then is it that, or do I not need that? Yep, I'm just going to do that instead. Boop. Name. I'm curious, guys. Would you guys who are interested in this, would you guys like me to make a tutorial series? Yeah. On this stuff, like making, say, a game launcher, one that actually automatically just hit my screen. Yeah, that automatically, just like, hey, there's a new update, and I'll install it for you, because some are like, hey, there's a new update, go to the website to download it. And it's like, well, I don't exactly, want that. I want to be able to download it, but, you may not only want to code in Unity, because, well, why not? Because I think if you use, like Visual Studios, of course you can do an application, but that, that's pure coding, kind of, and you may not want to do that. So, where, Unity can make it all, look nice and pretty, if you're a UI artist, or not just that's good at UI, and, yeah. Anyway, tell me in the comments down below about the side if you'd like that. Yeah. I should probably load up. I've done another screen and it should be muted because I don't really want to hear myself talk. Because that'd be quite an inconvenience to hear myself talking. Yeah. Not fun hearing yourself talk. Anyway. So we want to make another header. But yes, I generally like this. Why are you moaning? Oh, because you've got nothing underneath. Is it? The public, just game object. Okay. So this will be. Oops. For making that. And obviously we don't know. We want public string holds words. That's pretty much how I remember it. String holds words, float holds numbers, and int holds integers. I don't really know what actually int holds. I don't know. I tend to forget. But float can hold a number between. I think, yeah, a float can go from 0.1 to 1, and then integer can go from. I think integers are only whole numbers, and floats are whole, like 0.1999 or whatever. Yeah. So public string. That's right. We needed void to start because we wanted to know the application. So where the application was. So actually, yeah. So, wow. I'm just gonna name it var underscore I underscore var I. So it's just gonna be called var I am. So it's just not gonna know where it is. Then it's is equal to application dot there. No, application, yeah, dot back the path. I think that's right. Application dot data path, yes. So it's equal to application dot data path. And of course, we always test to make sure you know it works. Because if you don't test it, you find odd things. Like Unity randomly deleting something that it needed. Yeah, it actually happened on my, when I was coding the login for the game launcher. It decided to delete one thing, so I had to update it, and then when I built it, the game, like some other stuff, were like, this is like, I'm not gonna run because this is out of date. And I was like, fine, I'll pull you back to the exact same version that the auto updater was on, and it was like, we now work. I was like, well, yeah, because the exact same version you should work. Yeah, it's a pain, to say the least. But, yay, it works, as you can see. So D making games, which is what the hard drive's called. Then not done make, so not done making, which is what the game's called. Then Dodge.txt full version, and then as you can see, then asset. So that's where it puts it in its assets file. Well, we don't want the assets, and I don't fancy trying to remember that, so we'll do plus that. I'm telling it to go, wait, you go out one. There we go. So now we shouldn't see the assets, and we should just see the game. There we go. So not done is not making, then that's okay. Okay, I don't think it's, well, no, nah. Yeah, anyway, so next we're going to want this, I'm just going to take this. No, that I'm going to want to obviously combine it into one thing. So then when we click the button, it creates it. No, I think, yeah, fixed update updates every frame, and update update only updates when something updates. So yeah. Well, and of course void start, well, starts the second the screen load, like the second the scene loads, it will like start that entire thing, but it won't loop. So yeah, so everything in void start only runs once and will not run again, which I've learnt many of times. I seem to never learn my lesson. Yeah. And so public string make underscore make me what I mean. No. So and then make me, which will be, so it would be, so make me will be equal to YAM plus no, because I need script plan. Let's change that, let's put that in there. Obviously we don't need to create the file because that's already been created, and generally this should be offloaded into the game launcher, but I forgot to do that, and we'll probably put that in once the game comes out. And notice the thing you buy is like will be a obviously made in Unity, but it would just be a thing like you need to log in to like the Firebase, well, to Firebase. Well, no, you log in the thing, and it will simply tell your account on Firebase that, hey, it now has this, like it now has like this account now owns, you know, DOSBox 2 full version. Then when you log into the game launcher go, I see you own DOSBox 2 full version. You can now install it. While somebody else that doesn't own it, I'll either, you know, have the thing buy, which will take you to the website, and yeah, and then there'll be, you know, what have it's a 15-minute ad, 15-second. I've had a like almost a 1 hour ad that I had to almost sit through that wasn't skippable. So, they're annoying unskippable ads. Anyway, right. So yeah, so make me is equal to YAM plus obviously we don't need that, we only need this. Plus slash, obviously, so that means file plus folder name. Copy. Obviously, but that's a long one for that, and if that does, and obviously if it's not in there, we want to do that, get rid of that, and then grab that piece there. So it just goes back, makes. Why did you get different? Yeah. And it will guarantee you, so if file.xs that, which obviously it doesn't, which is the game launcher because it's something, then it should just make that file. It won't make it until I, whatever, until I actually make the thing, but so now when we press play, should load. Just see that, and then whatever we type here should, yay, there we go. Start doing the No. Okay, yeah. And then whatever, because it's that. Now that works. We can now make the button public void. I guess, what should we call it? Play game? Because once that's created, of course, it will move then into the next scene. That's also what I'm going to need. Using Unity Engine Scene Manager. Before I forget, otherwise I'll be sitting there using Scene Manager, using Unity Editor. I've done that before. No, that is Editor. I've done Unity Engine, and well, you don't want the Unity Engine, you want the Unity Editor. Yeah, I was doing it for the game launcher. Obviously I put it into like one scene, but I had it in separate scene, well, separate say worlds within Unity. And yeah. Or well, yeah, as soon as it calls it a scene. And then, well, yeah, now it's in 2 different well, 3 different canvases. One to log in, one to register, and then the actual thing where you can download and play games. Anyway, so public void play. Oh yeah, that would be, well, yeah. Play. No, I don't want that. I guess I must have had tab. Okay, so we want then directory dot create directory. We want it to create that. If you want it to create, you know, a focus directories, a folder. If you want it to create a file, then do file.create. File.create. Yes. Oh, I think you can do folder. No. Okay. No, can't you do directory dot? Get create time. Oh, that would be actually nice, because then you can see what one's out of date. Well, let's go all the way back to the top. There we go. Random advert again. Yeah. Then create me, and then we want to go, say, go to search, create new scene, right there, create new scene, and then main we're going to want that name. And to make sure it's the exact same thing, because otherwise it won't work. And we want to go to build settings and add it. You can either do add open scene, which just adds the one that you currently that's you're currently working in, or just drag and drop it in. Go back to that, and then also then want Then we want scene, SCEAN. Fun when stuff doesn't show. SC, scene, SE, yes. SCE. Edit scene manager, new scene manager, open scene. Should just be able to put scene manager dot load scene. Edit scene new. I want you to load a scene. One. Unity engine dot scene manager. Manager scene manager. Hang on. Unity editor or is it engine? Unity engine. Dot. So there's editor and engine. What one is right? Oops, it is engine. My bad. Similar to dot. So load scene, you don't really need to load that asynchronous. That just means writing because yeah. So load scene asynchronously is if you've got any objects in there, or if you want it to load. Well, no, like load scene asynchronous. All that does is improves. Well, it just means that, like, if it's working on, say, like a UI, and it's not just gonna randomly stop at like half of it to then start bringing in, you know, a ball, and then it stop at say half at the ball and then continue with the UI. It goes, hey, I want you to finish loading this, then work on the ball. And the reason why I said that is because the thingy. Anyway, you delete and new. Wait for a second. Group 1. Yeah. There is another way of making it a way. I know that, I just can't do it. The only reason why I want. Anyway. So now, I hope. Make sure I did save it. Yeah. No, I don't know why. I've just randomly started using the middle mouse button even though it's not the middle mouse button. Well, scroll wheel in other words. So we want so this looks full version. So then but you shouldn't see. Good, it's not general. Okay. I do like that so you guys can see. So let's just call the thing test. And right, we've got no button. That'd be funny, we'd get all the way there and we'd go away. How do we do that? Oops. Very important to make sure you've got a button. Oh no. Well, that's the nice thing about the other one is that once it's done you can just press enter and it'll be done. That's it. Wow. Oh well. UI button. And we'll make it the same size because I like that size. Boop. Boop. Oh right. First make sure it's there and then play button. I may make it smaller or less. Play. Obviously you would want, you know, more thing there, like, hey, only work if it's actually got, you know, a name in there. And obviously you'd want to restrict like slashes. Not otherwise if you do a slash it's going to create a file. Yeah. Well no, because it's generated obviously by code, so yeah. So it would allow, I think, and yeah, so button, add an on-click event, and then drag where that script is, then naming folder, then play. Now okay. Now when we say name it test, and we can see it update there, and press play, there we go. It's now in here. The reason why I wanted the yield return new wait for second was so that it actually create the file, so then if somebody, you know, like played it, like, you know, made the file, then immediately, like, say, was called for dinner or that, you know, newly would quit all that while it hadn't made the folder yet, and yeah. Yeah. Tell me if you guys got any of that. And I don't like those, I know. Well, yeah. Nope. No. No. It has to be from one game over. Anyway. Actually, I think I'll make that smaller because we're also going to want a back button, aren't we? There, and then hold D on Windows to copy it. Go to enable that. Should be able to sync up there. Why can't you sync up? Sync a little local. Nope. Oh no, that's just from pivoting. That's annoying. You should be able to, like, the blue line should appear to tell me when you're in line with one another. Why won't you know? Right, you just want to make sure they at least are roughly the same size. Yeah. Anyway, that'll be back. Yes, okay. why are you putting Japan? Yes, okay. Nah. Here, yeah. No, attack. No, we want back. So obviously we don't meet them about that. Let's actually just make a game object. Yeah. You are create empty, and this will just be stuff. Yeah. And we'll add what that script was. That's what it can do. Yes. No. There should be that move one without having to copy permanent property edge script. Well, no, the only reason why is because I don't want multiple scripts as I've done that before. No, script. Go to new game, go to new game. Public void. Public void. Public void. Back to menu. There's probably a easier way of doing this, or a better way, I don't know. But this is the way I like doing it. Yeah. Now you just you know that, and go to new game, yeah, of course. Go to new game. Oh, and I guess what we can also do in that is make it also do make that another script. And no, I put a name and folder, but well, I should have actually I can rename it to making folder instead of name it. Yeah. Which should just be like yeah, that's great. So we also want to go to directory dot no, we want folder dot create file I got crate, which means we're telling it to go. So obviously we want it to that because that decides on everything. Then plus what we're gonna name it. What we're gonna name the new file. Okay, well I guess just folder ID. I do gapping between those, I don't. Oh, I don't know. Right. So when it creates it, hang on. And I can so I don't. Wait for a second. That's odd, so then why can't I just do that? Hang on, wait for a second. It's equal to new. Wait for a second. So like that. No, because I know I can't do annoyingly yield return new. Wait until wait until dir directory dot exists. Then I'm telling it does. It'd be nice if that would have worked, because then, you know, until that, yeah. Oh well. Break while wait second runtime. Yeah, because I knew that doesn't like to work. So obviously you're telling the entire thing to stop for a second and it doesn't like that. No, wait. Wait for end of frame. Nope, because you stored time and meant to stop. Hold on. Come on, update. Okay, now let's go back to our file and let's get rid of that file. Go to play. Wait for it. There we go. And then go to test. Right, because we want it. That's why we test. That's why we test, to catch stuff like that. Otherwise you end up doing that exact thing. I've worked on an entire save system, and then it didn't work because I didn't test it each time I implemented something. And that's not fun when you've got 100 or 1,000 lines of code and you're trying to figure out why it's not working. You're just sitting there crying. Hey. Well, I guess in Notepad would be able to open it, but I'll open it now. And of course it should say nothing, because I haven't wrote nothing to it first. Which is good. And that's handy because then once it comes to the load part of the save system, which is, yeah, obviously there could be other ways of doing it, but this is kind of the way I thought of, and I hope it actually works, because if it does, then yay! If not, I'll be sitting here crying. I'll probably be banging my head on my desk wondering why doesn't it work. And if you guys like this thing where you get to see and then even follow along, yeah, because obviously, well, and then you can do say if you do dot create, and say if you do, and you don't want it to be a folder, but if you do name it, then say .jar, it will create a actual Java file. I guess I can show you that right now. Well, you can update code when it's running, but I won't suggest that, because if you update anything to the side, it will take a while when you press stop, because it's reverting the changes you've done. And I've done that so many times, and I don't think I'll do it in this live stream, and I may have done it already, as I tend to do that annoyingly. Anyway, yeah. So if I do, create that, let's say, grabbing that, boot dot, obviously that's name, so if we do then dot jar, it should, by my testing, it should make a actual jar folder. Yeah. No, there you go. Something. Oh, capital T. Test. Ignore what I said, and I have made a jar file before. How can I make it? How I made it into a jar file now. Huh. Or is that the folder you can do that? That'd be odd if you could do the folder. Well, let's try it. It surprised me, it would really surprise me if that's how I did it. Now I'm thinking of it, I'm really starting to think that that's or does it need to be like that? No, just in that image. Oh, let's try that. Obviously I'm going to put it on there. Test. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's a file. Huh. Oh right, because you're an executable, but funny enough. I'm pretty... No, okay, I don't... I do really want to see if this does... Well, I'm pretty sure... It's like, no, it's just me testing. Then that. Obviously, plus that part. Boop. No, so it goes inside of it, and then folder. We'll just call it folder. Hopefully it'll work. No, because for some odd reason that's a executable job. Well, we don't want you to be an executable. Okay, so if we have that in text, it means it wants to be a executable for some odd reason. Oh well. Well, you know how to make a Java file now. And I know you can make a Java file that opens up into many folders. It's going to annoy me until I actually show you guys that you can. Because otherwise, you know, you guys don't really have to believe me. Yeah. Slash, and I can write in there. I just don't often do slash. Yeah, and then just. I'm just looking through them. Well done. Create directory. I'm doing it the long way because, well, who knows, maybe this will somehow work. Nope, you need slash on the end, otherwise Unity's going to moan at me again. Hey, you keep meeting it. Yeah, you keep meeting it for you. Hopefully I won't now have like a billion different files. Let's hope so. And the second one didn't work. That ain't good. I'm bound to find it somewhere. Oh well. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't need this. Then have fire dot right or byte right line right or bytes. No, right text. So like that, and then well, it's just hi. How do I use it? Oh right, you want the string path, don't you? There. File dot write all text. Oh, I forgot how you. Okay, let's open my other project then. Let's new dots to blocks yes, because you've got to say stuff asset scripts blockchain level holder level pause player don't think you are, I'm pretty sure. I think it's on. If you guys do want to know also how to make a save system, oh yeah, I guess you can well, I guess if you guys do want, you know, devlog to see what I've done, you know, within the week, you know, tell me in the comments down below about the side, and I'll make it. So why not? You guys may be, you know, interested and may go, oh, so that's how you do it, or yeah, you know, very interested in will introduce you to, you know, do a whole series on how to make a simple, maybe like ball rolling game, and yeah, maybe have this as, you know, like a what if / dev channel, game dev channel. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah. So of course. Create direct application plus that go back then profiles, yes, then binary format, usually binary format. Binary format obviously meaning, you know, it's changing data into ones and zeros. Teaching path, explain, save it, and / load system. String path button save underscore load. Save load. No black screen folder. New wait for that's it. That's it, new wait for second. That's what we want. That's what we want. Right. New. Wait for second. Hey, there we go. I knew I figured it out before, I just couldn't remember. Hit my desk again. I do that quite a lot. Why are you? Right. It paused. Oh, it paused on an ad. The song's finished and it paused on an ad. Oh, Lord. Let's just hope this doesn't get, you know, like, hey, this person claims a thing because, like, you know, an ad player and goes, you dupe. That would be a very weird thing. It's annoying because I know there's videos out there, but I've done it before. Yeah. Obviously that's the thing. And the file that string path equals file mode create and then played data equals new played data. Then format serialized stream, which is that, then data. File access path and by no file string equals new constant deserialized stream as played data string save file not every time. I literally did not have. Yep. Yeah. Oh well. So that doesn't happen. File dot. Open revo no right. So that's its string path. Then if I do hi. I did right the first time, I just had to put the comment there. There. Yeah, now if we go to that. Nope. Game save. Nope, because it's got an error. Oh, because I'm not telling it that it's a text. Or is it TXT for text document? We soon find out. No pick. So if I get rid of that, nah, no, I got rid of everything. Not what we need. Don't know why you was on that loaded on that screen. Right, yes. So guys, I'm just checking Discord quickly. Ooh. Nope. Obviously this won't be more well serialized because meh. Well, I don't yet know if I will make it serialized. Maybe. So if I don't tell it it's a text document, hang on, I do file dot. curious to now see what it will do. Nope, it doesn't like when two things are correlated. Or is it because it's shooting through that fast enough that... It could have been, as I just said, it's, doing it so fast, it's like, wait, but I haven't created the folder yet type thing. Could be something like that. Oh. Nope. It just doesn't like having a file. Well. Oh, you go there. I guess it'd be like version. It'd be that, and but I could get it to load, and it'd just be version. Well, 0.0.1. And but I'll just write everything simple I want it. If I go then. Or with a slash equal new line. Curious. I think it's just because it's like it doesn't know what it is. What to do plus would that even work? Wait, is it actually duplicating? Why are you duplicating? No. I wonder, does that just mean it will actually go to another line? Who knows? Obviously, I do get like this, where I'm pretty much doing nothing productive. I'm just testing out stuff. I think, well, you guys might find that lots of enemies find this really interesting. Nope, that's just generating a gap in between. Okay. It would definitely hit me if I do dot chart with the nail. Who knows? Let's find out. Maybe let's not have the game running. be surprised if it works. And it did. Oh no, you want to open for not. So we can have a Java file. Huh, thought it'd hate me for that, but I guess. Just trying to remember how to make a document into like a different type of document. Oh well. No, I'll keep that minimized. Go back into that. Obviously I don't want that. I will keep that though. Just not the jar. Yes. Otherwise people press that and it won't be booting and people will be moaning out again. It doesn't boot. It's like, well no, because it's not meant to. It's meant to hold file. It's not that. Because obviously, well, yes, here I go. Minecraft. Open location file. Open location file. Oh yeah, save vote on. Oh no, yeah. It says not executable, but I'm pretty sure if you install WinRAR with nope, there we go, executable jar file, yeah. Oh. So if you do jar file for document, I used to be able, well not used to be able to, I just forgot how to do that. Oh well. Right, now I've got two of them. Okay. So that. Obviously folder IDs really ain't gonna, well, I don't know. Well, I'll probably make it into oh no, I don't see why I would need to make it into binary, because all I would hold would probably be like the version of what this, you know, like of its current, like, you know, current version. So of course, say when you like update the game, when the launch updates the game, you know, like when you go to play it, it'll go, say with like a backup, maybe. So it's like, you know, because before it loads, so you know, new wait for 1 second. Well, no, you just check for that much. So if di directory dot ef new file, so directory no, so yes, okay. Oh right, you're only like yeah, because you've got nothing in there, right? There. Obviously it would just be if that is equal to so that is equal to oh no, if that is if I dot what's it if it's not no if dot it's something to do with if that then does so directory dot can you do does not exist? So obviously right. Oh, well, until I remember how to do that, let's just do this. Not unless you guys know how to do it. Copy that, do that, put that in there, and then just then do just public what would it be UI yeah tags boop. Underscore text. No, what is it called then? What is it? Or is it also just called input field? How I do it? Well, no, I do know. Game launcher, search scripts. No, it's not Firebase Manager. Yeah, then why don't you? Well, that would be nice if... There, and then it'd just be, what? One, that's just... So anything to do with text, it can go into there. And then I need another string in it so I can write to it. I'm pretty sure. And so public, we'll do string again. Public string. Do that because I want a capital W there and then R there. So then. Oh, nope. Morning is equal to. No, I don't think we actually have to. No, I was right with the Firebase thing. Because Firebase did actually have the exact thing I was looking for. And of course I can't see it now either. There. O-R-I-R-N. Where is it? Oh, yes, obviously I want that input field, but... Where is that? Oh, okay. That's simple. On that no, I don't really need that then. One dot txt equals save name folder with that name or name is already made. That. Oh, I know why. Because of course with Unity it's Unity engine.ui. So, well, we've been using TextMesh Pro, so let's do that for this. TextMesh Pro. and obviously if it does, and then obviously just clear it out then. Let's just put that in obviously, so loop empty. Let's just do that then. So in bags, obviously we want to go, hey, something's not right here. We want to get your attention going, That's, yeah. So here. Dang it, why do I always do that? Why do you always end up going over that? So let's play and do, and let's not hope for it to work, because if it works surprisingly, I would be quite, well, I'd be wondered why, because always make sure text elements are where they're supposed to be before press and play. Yeah. So let's go test. Obviously that should work. Yep. Oh no, there'll be another one. No, like no name is in that. And test again. Yeah, followed with that name is already made, so. That fell ridiculously fast. Oh yeah. I don't know why, it just felt like instantly. Yeah. Not unless because like it already preload. Well, test. Obviously then test 1 shouldn't work. Test 2. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. So if I go and do another one, because obviously actually one, no, it should be the other way around. Let's go if, put that there, put there, then go there, so if that is equal to if that is equal to what would it be? Tab dot px see. It's annoying. It really is annoying. How do you is what is let's do then string. Nope, not sleep time. String. Is equal to T. So if folder equals well, no, that would be from using float. Dang it. Text field is annoying stuff. It's like I pretty much almost like know what I need to do that, but I just can't remember. I'm probably going to end up remembering. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. What will it be? Hold on. Oh, so it's technically a folder with the same name as, oh well. I'll probably end up finding a video on how to do that anyway. So that, I don't know why that always just feels fast to me. I think it's because it's literally waiting around doing nothing. Yeah. I think because it's just got nothing to do, it's just loading straight into it. Whereas I think generally the second is like, yes. No, it's cool. That's what it just showed, wasn't it? Wait for a second. Dot. New, wait for a second, dot. wonder why it showed that of all things. Oh right. Oh well, this is pretty much it for making the folder. So I guess the next thing we're gonna have to do is finding folder and then creating creating an object and then assigning that, well no, it'd be button, so then assigning that button with the what's it called, well yeah, so getting it just to, well technically I could just assign the script to that already, but that'd be wanting more than the things. So I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, so we got pretty much just this script then. But yeah, if you guys haven't, wow, yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this live stream and you want to see more live streams or videos like this, please do tell me, so then I know that, you know, you guys do enjoy this, you know, type of content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video, depending on what I do. And hey, good